Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Aloia and I am back today with a video for you guys. I thought, why not give you guys a video that gives you all the red flags to spot out with all these fake friends that are usually disguised as our friends. So I don't want to talk too much, I just want to really get into it. So let's get started. Let's start. And you know, I'm going to be looking down a couple of times because, you know, I need to look at these points because I really had to think about them. I didn't want to come with some next usual points. I wanted to bring you the real points because these points are crucial and critical. First point, the first point that we need to know, the first point, the first clue or the first red flag that you need to be really aware of. If you're not aware of this or you act oblivious to this, then my friend, bitch, are you dumb, 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 stupid? The first point that I feel like usually shows the red flags in people that act like our friends but they're usually really fake friends is when you take that friend to your parents and your parents don't agree to the friendship. This has personally happened to me. I took my ex-best friend to my mother's house, and when I took her there, literally the aura my mum, because my mum's usually a really welcoming person, so when I took this person to my mum's house, my mum was like, this is not going to work. Like, no, pick up what you got for. And obviously I was oblivious to that. At the point in the at that circumstance, I didn't really think, oh, it's anything or an issue. But the truth is, your parents are going to always know better. Your parents have gone through more, they have more experience. So when your mother or your father usually comes to you and says to you that friend is bad for you, my friend, you need to listen, you need to run, you need to go hide, and you need to but you need to, you know, just cut the friendship out, like X the friendship. You're done out here. You know when you've got that friend, yeah. This point, the second point, we're on second point now. If you got your point, I hope everybody's taking notes. I hope everybody's taking notes because, you know, these are crucial points, like I said in the beginning. Second point, you know when you've got that friend, yeah, where you always feel like you're giving, like you're always giving, like, you know, I'll drive you to your bus stop, I'll drive you to a train station, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. But when it's their time, when it's your time to receive that giving that you've been giving them, there's always like, oh, I've got a hair appointment, or oh, I've got to go do my nails, or oh, my mum and dad need me to go do this, or small things that aren't really responsibilities, things that you can do later on, but at this point your friend actually needs you. So if you feel like you've really been given to somebody and that person's not been given back to you, my friend, you need to go on. You need to but like I said, you need to X that friendship, because listen, you always, the one thing in life is you want a friend that's going to give you the same amount that you've been giving to them. If a friend is not giving you the same amount as you've been giving to them, my friend, bye bye. Next, the third point, my friend, the third point. This point is really crucial because I used to be that friend that this was done to. You know those friends that never have money, the friends that never have coin, cash money dollar, as Grace Galoeg says it. The friends that never have cash money dollar, you need to listen, because if you don't, like, listen to me, more time you'll find yourself paying for everything. I was always doing this, and I used to be in that same predicament. Like, I used to have a friend, I'm talking about the same friend throughout this video, yeah, I'll tell you guys when I change, but I used to have a friend, yeah, and every single time that it's time to go out, or it's time to go eat, or it's time to go do this, my mum made me pay for this, I don't have money, or my mum's looking after my card, I don't have money, or can't your baby dad pay for that, or I was like, and obviously I'm the type of friend, like, if I want us to do something, yeah, because I came up with the idea, okay, sometimes I'm like, okay, cool, I'll pay, but more time I'm thinking, if it's a consistent thing and I'm doing it regularly and I'm never seeing you pay, of course it's gonna start making me feel like, bro, like, you work. Because at the point, at this time when this was all happening, I wasn't working and this person was working, so you would have thought the person had money, but I was always the friend, like, I was driving at the time, I was whipping it, and all the time, no petrol money, nothing. If you catch yourself whipping it with the same specific somebody and that person's not giving you no cash money dollar for petrol, petty money, my friend, you need to cut them off, because now they're using you. They think you are the stupid friend. They're just using you. Every time they want to go to an event, there's like, oh, look, this event is sick. I found myself going, and then when we get to the door, and then I'll pay for the entry. Like, you don't want friends that are going to make you pay for you want a friend that's going to be making you feel like, you know, again, it's a 50-50 thing, you get me? Anyways, point number 4. Point Point number 4. Friends that compliment the weird things about you that they know you don't like. Like, I used to have a friend, again, you know, when you have friends that, you know, for example, I'm the type of person, I like myself slim thick, do you get what I'm trying to say? But I had a friend who, just because she saw me when I was pregnant and I had a child and I was kind of really big, size 22, my friends, yeah. So I was a size 22 and she was like, yeah, I prefer you like that. But she knew fully well that I didn't like it. And I just find that friends that try to compliment the things that they know you don't like specifically don't like. I'm not talking like, for example, you're saying, oh my gosh, this role, and then they're giving you that good advice. Those are friends you want. I'm talking about friends that you know that I looked horrendous as a size 22. It's not even healthy to be a size, like, you know, like. So I was like, okay, I don't like it. And she used to be like, Aloya, you look really good. And I used to be huffing like who looks good when you're sounding like that? It was too much for my body to carry. And obviously I always used to wonder, why do you like me looking, being the uglier friend? And because when I was skinny, you know, I was the fire cash, you know. Point number 5. Yeah, we're on point number 5, guys. Point number 5 is friends that don't respect your family, your friends, and your personal belongings. Yeah, if your friend is talking ill, like, I'm the type of friend, yeah, like, if I hear you vent about your man, I hear you vent about your family, your mum specifically, yeah, because she gave you life, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let you vent, because that is your family, those are your friends. Do you get it? At the end of the day, after all of this ventilation, you will come to your senses that you are vented, and now you want to be their friends again, and you will go back there. Do you get it? That's the reason why I've never been the type of person to put any 2 pence or any say in when people are like venting. I keep quiet, because I know that later on you guys are going to solve your differences. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But friends that like to be giving jabs, like friends that comment about your parents' ways, or I don't understand your mom, I don't understand why she's like that, or I don't understand why your dad's like that, or maybe your dad cheats, or them friends there, my friends, if she can even gain the confidence, the integrity to the fidelity, she's not your friend, my friend. You need to run. You need to run, my friend, because listen, the next thing is gonna be, she's gonna be disrespecting your child. Oh my gosh, why is your child's hair like that? It's really thick. Like, why is it like that? Like, why it's proper 4C? Like, you don't want friends like that. You want friends that are gonna respect your family. And moving on to personal belongings, what I mean by friends that don't respect your personal belongings are friends you borrow things to, whether it's your car and they scratch it and they don't say nothing about it, or it's something to do with, you know, your clothes. You give them an item, because in this day and age people love to be borrowing things they know they can't afford, yeah, and then you bring it back and it's damaged, my friend, and they don't even mention it. They act like it was there before. This happened to me. I gave somebody my iPad, they gave me back my iPad, and it was crashed, it was broken, the screen was shattered. Yeah, and they denied it, but I gave the iPad and it was completely, you know. So friends like that, you really need to like distance yourself from them, because friends like that, if you can damage something cool, you know, and not claim that you damaged it, or talk about my parents and, you know, not care how I feel because they're the people that gave me life. If you can talk about, as far as I'm concerned, if someone could talk about your parents in front of you, they're probably talking about you in front of their friends, you know, times 2. Moving on, point number 6. We got point number 6. Friends that chat your business to other friends. You know, there's them friends, yeah, I don't even care if it's a slip, I don't even care if you felt like, oh, it wasn't that deep. Listen, there's no reason for your friend to be going to scatter her mouth to open the jawline and now to start talking your name. There's no reason. And I'm sorry, I've cut off a lot of people like that, because I feel like I'm a very respectable person. I'm one of those people, I love to I'm very loyal, unfortunately, which has got me into a lot of heartbreaking situations. And I just feel like people need to learn to respect people's discretion, and, like, you know, you just need to learn to keep things to yourself. If someone tells you something about them, don't go and now talk about somebody else, because you don't know how much that can affect the person, or you don't know the level of pain, or, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, you just have to respect people. And if you don't, and the friend is not respecting your business and they're taking it to somebody else, my friend, cut it. Point number 7. We got 10 points. We're still going, maybe a bit more, but 10 points, you know, 10 points. People that think they're better than you. I hate friends because I was like in school as a very ugly person, like not ugly, but I just never grew into my future as quick as others. And it's like there was a load of people there during that time frame that made me feel like they were better than me, because maybe my lips were bigger than the whole of my face, or maybe my nose was bigger than the whole of my face, I hadn't grown into them, or maybe my eyes looked googly like a frog because I hadn't grown into them. And they made me feel like they were better than me because their futures looked right on them. And friends like that, you don't want to have a friend that's always making you feel like you're smaller, or their accomplishments are better than yours and yours mean nothing. Because one thing life has taught me, as big as I am today, is everybody's progression is different and in different ways. Yours can be so slow and then tomorrow you find something that happens to you like that, and someone's progression can be so fast and tomorrow they can have something that brings them down like that. So it's never good to make somebody feel smaller because you're at a level that's better than them, because at the end of the day we don't know what holds for tomorrow, and at the same time we don't know what's going to hold for today. So if you have a friend that makes you feel like they're better than you, you need to come to the conclusion that that friend's not good. Because another thing is, your friends should only be uplifting you, they should only be motivating you, they should only be wanting to make you a better version of yourself. Friends should never make you feel smaller, friends should never make you feel unwelcome. So if you have friends like that, you need to cut it off. Yeah, you know. Okay. The next point number 8, is really crucial, because these friends are snaky. You don't want them in your circle. I'm screaming to you. You don't listen. Let me come closer. You do not need them in your circle. You do not listen. You see these friends here, yeah? You don't want them in, because these are the friends. Sorry, collect. These are the friends that are going to do you dirty. Okay, collect yourself. You see friends here that you say, okay, let's say for example Easter's coming, or let me give a normal day that everybody celebrates, New Year's Day. I mean, let's say New Year's Day's coming, you called this friend maybe a week earlier, like, oh, what are you doing for New Year's? And then the friend's like, I'm not doing nothing, I'm gonna stay in the house, I'm gonna chill with my family, I'm not coming out. And then New Year's Day comes, yeah, and the same friend, probably on social media, because this is what we have today, is snapping, taking click 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 click, taking click click on Snapchat, and so not caring about how you feel after they told you they're staying at home and they're out here partying. That's not your friend. I'm sorry. And then later on they're gonna come to you with the excuse, oh, it was last minute, oh sorry, it was last minute. No, they're not your friends. Listen, block them right. Listen, if somebody's come to your mind, as I've spoken about this year, and it shakes your heart even a tiny bit, cut them off right now, block them. They're not your friends, because those are going to be the same friends here that when they do call you, they're probably going to call you, like, let's say the party's on Saturday at 10, they're going to call you on Saturday at 4 and tell you, oh, do you want to come? Because you're the last minute friend, you're the last opportunity friend, you're the, when I don't have anybody to go to, let me just ask her, she will always come. And if you have friends like that, my friend, my jigger G, yeah, you need to collect yourself, collect your bag, and walk in peace. Because point number 9 is really scary. I find it scary because me personally, I could never do this. I can't bring myself to even attempt to do this. But point number 9 is your friends that flirt with your spouse, whether it's your boys, because boys these days, and whether it's your girls, because girls these days can be, If you have a friend that flirts with your man, your girl, flirts with a thing that you're trying to court, they're not your friends. They're not your friends. You know what I'm saying to you? They're not your friends because they don't have respect for you. We don't need friends that don't have respect for us. You only want a friend that's going to respect you, and if they're not respecting you, bye-bye. I can't even go too in depth with that, because I've had friends flirt with my friend's man, but it's never happened to me. But girls and boys, we need to do better. Listen, hey, point number 10. Okay, friends that come and tell you about things that were said about you. Why are you telling me that they spoke about me? How did they start to speak about me? How? Explain. I need to understand, because in order for them to speak about me, my friend, my jigger, yeah, You have to have been saying something. Like, they're not just gonna start talking about me out of the blue, because they know you roll with me. They know you roll with me. We're meant to be jiggers. We're meant to be cold D's. Like, what are you doing? And let me tell you something. For them to come, unless someone's come and said, I don't like what your friend's doing, she did this, just go talk to her, patting your friend. But if it's one of them ones where your friend is coming and saying to you, like, they said your breath stinks, or look at her with her nappy hair. Listen, there must have been something she has said for them to say something like that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. There must have been something. And if your friend is moving like that, my friend, you need to cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, chow. Okay, we're coming down to the last 2 points, because, you know, I don't want to get too in depth. I feel like this video is long enough, so, you know, let's get through it. Yeah, have you ever had a friend? Point number 11. Yeah, you know those friends you think you know but you don't know, but they're always too keen to know your business. Like, they will never tell you anything about their business, like anything that's happening in their place, but they're always wanting to know what's happening with you. Like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Or who are you talking to? Who's that guy? Or how much money do you make? Or them friends there, you need to keep an eye on them. In fact, for me, I just cut them off, because I don't like people that are too hitch up in my business. Why are you hitch up in my business? Why are you hitch up in my business? Why do you want to know what I'm doing? I don't understand. Like, especially if I'm not asking you, because I'm not the type of friend to come and ask these personal things, because I wouldn't want it to be done to me. But you're coming to me asking me, like, listen, there's no competition here. You're my friend. Stay there as a friend. That's it. You're not now my bank account, you know? Yeah. Listen, cut them friends off, because they're not your friends. The last point, yeah, because I could talk about borrowing money, but that's, everybody knows, if friends that don't pay you back your money, they're not your friends. But this is a very crucial one. Yeah, you know them friends that are always coming to your house to coach, yeah, to come and chill, to come and vibes, but they will never invite you to their house. They will never tell you to come eat, come chill, anything like that. Those people there are not your friends. They're coming to come and collect what they can come and collect in your house, then go and take it wherever they're going to go take it. I saw this in that person's house, I saw that, I saw this is dirty, it's clean, it's whatever it is they're going to see, and they're going to go take it to people and start scattering your business. But they're never going to invite you to this, because they know they don't want people, they don't want it. Just in general, like, more time the person that dislikes you the most in this world is somebody really, really close to you. And unfortunately, I had to learn the hard way that the person that was closest to me didn't even care for me. They just wanted to see me downfall. Unfortunately, my God is stronger than anything. But at the end of the day, what happened to me, I wouldn't want it for even my worst enemy. I don't want to keep you guys too much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on my socials. I am back today. I'm back this year. Happy New Year, and enjoy the rest of your days. Bye guys.